is Julie Andrea, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Obsession 2025. We've made it. Um, isn't it crazy? Like, I had my daughter in 2000 and we're in 2025. Like, how did we get here? If you're easing into this year, take your time. Like, why are we even rushing? I started a new series on Instagram and I thought I would bring it here. It's called Flying Solo Chronicles. I know. I was thinking of a way that I can talk about all the things, and that's what I came up with. Um, it's a brand new series where I dive into the life after kids have left the house. And if you're watching this, you're either curious about the next chapter, or you're currently staring at an empty room, or you're wondering, you're missing, like, oh, mom, what's for dinner? You know, like every 30 minutes. What you're cooking? What you're cooking? I know. Let me start by saying becoming an empty nester is a whole vibe. It's part freedom. It's part figuring out what to do with yourself. And honestly, do my kids even remember I exist? But here's a few things. It's a whole chapter of full of possibilities, laughs, and maybe even a little bit of chaos because we trying to figure this out. So buckle up. Buckle up. For those who are new here or have just stumbled across this video, let me give you a little backstory. I'm a mom of 3 amazing kids. I know. I have over how many years? Maybe 20 plus years of parenting. Because, yeah, 20 plus years of parenting. The house is officially quiet. And by quiet, I mean too quiet. I've also gone through a divorce, lost my son, and I had to kind of like completely rebuild my life. So trust me when I say this, it's about rediscovering you. It's about finding joy, purpose, and maybe even love in this solo phase, you know? And of course, it's about celebrating the fact that I no longer have to attend basketball games. Ooh, child, baby. My son, he must have been playing on 3 teams at a time, all over the place. Thank you. So, what exactly is Flying Solo Chronicles? I know. It's my way of taking you along this journey with me. We're going to talk about everything, turning my kids' room into my office. I just want you to know that every time they call me, they're pissed. But I'm like, you're not coming back. Solo travel, adventures, dating after divorce, self-care routine. I'm trying. My daughter has been teaching me how to moisturize. And yes, finally learning to cook just for one person. Because, baby, that's the hardest thing ever. This isn't just a series about empty nest life. It's about what comes after. It's about creating a life that you're excited to wake up to. Even if it's the only person that's excited about you is your dog, because Cookie is very excited about me right now. So she's the only person that's anticipating my arrival or my wake up every day. But I want us to kind of dive into what the after looks like. I think everyone talks about, you know, the part of, oh, being a mom and raising your kids, but what do we do when them kids is grown and now they leaving? Like, nobody talks about that. So this is what I want to dive into. Here's what you can expect from this series: honest conversations about navigating this stage of life, tips and ideas about embracing this new independence, a little humor because let's face it, we need to laugh to survive this awkwardness of texting your kids and then they don't respond for 3 days. Like, has anyone cracked the code for that? Because I think the only piece is that I have their location, but we'll talk about that too. And most importantly, the reminder that you are not alone in this. I think in the beginning, I was feeling very alone. Like, am I the only person that's going through this? And I'm like, wait a minute, my mom went through this, but she never talked about it. So we're going to talk about it. Hey, just checking on you. I haven't heard from you in a while. Are you even alive or do you need money? Those be my texts lately. Whether you're here for inspiration or advice or just to laugh at my attempts to figure this out, um, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. I know this stage of life can be very overwhelming. It's hard to let go. Like, it's to redefine your purpose and remember who you are before it was mom. And like mom was your whole title. Like this, the first thing you did when you introduced yourself, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm a mom," or "I'm a wife." Like you, that was the first thing you said. But here's the good news: there is a chance to write a new story, a story all about you. Um, so let's embrace the highs and the lows and what I am doing in the moment together. Because I'm going to take you along. We're going to figure this out. This series is my love letter for every mom out there who's flying solo. If it's by choice or by circumstance, it's proof that we can thrive into this next chapter. Messy, beautiful, and everything else in between because you already know. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey. If you're an empty nester, or even if you just curious about this phase of life, I would love for you to join the Flying Solo Chronicle crew. I like that. I like that. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share it with a friend who needs a reminder that life doesn't end when the kids leave. It just gets a little louder with you in the center. All right, enough of the chit chat. Um, I've got walls to continue painting, wine to sip, and a life to rediscover. Cheers to flying solo and loving every minute of it.